Shalom everyone and welcome to Israel Weekly, coming to you from our Jerusalem studio to share important Israel-related events you may have missed during the week. This is Israel Weekly. In an outrageous decision, international law enforcement body Interpol has dropped its arrest warrant against convicted Palestinian terrorist Ahlam Tamimi without explaining why. On August 9, 2001, a Palestinian suicide bomber blew himself up inside a crowded Sbarro pizzeria in Jerusalem. 15 civilians were murdered, including 7 children, a pregnant woman, and 2 Americans. Over 130 people were injured. Tamimi, who played a key role in the attack, was arrested and imprisoned. In 2013, the US Justice Department filed criminal charges against Tamimi, who currently resides in Jordan, offered a $5 million reward for her capture. Stand With Us joins others in condemning the removal of Ahlam Tamimi from Interpol's most wanted list. As a terrorist who is responsible for murdering and wounding multiple Israelis, she has shown no remorse and expressed pride in her actions.
كانت مهمتي فقط اختيار الموقع وتوصيل الاستشهادي، التخطيط للعملية بشكل عام.
לא חשבת על האנשים שלי בתוך המסעדה? הילדים, המשפחות?
لا.
את יודעת כמה ילדים נהרגו בסברו?
3 أطفال قتلوا في هذه العملية أعتقد.
8.
8.
Interpol must reverse this error in judgment or it risks emboldening others to engage in further acts of terror against Jews and Israelis. The victims of the horrible Sbarro terror attack deserve justice. The Israeli Defense Forces have sent an aid delegation to assist Equatorial Guinea following a major explosion that left almost 100 people dead and over 600 people injured. More than 60 survivors have been found so far trapped under debris, including 2 children aged 3 and 4. The Israeli delegation is made up primarily of medical personnel and is providing medical care to the wounded, as well as assisting hospitals overwhelmed by the number of injuries. Israel routinely sends medical and search and rescue crews to countries struck by natural and man-made disasters. Last December, for example, the IDF sent a similar delegation to Honduras after 2 hurricanes devastated the Central American country. In other news, a groundbreaking treasure trove of archaeological items were found in a cave in the Judean desert, leaving archaeologists of the Israel Antiquities Authority in awe. Among the amazing finds were the skeleton of a 16,000-year-old girl, the unprecedented discovery of a 10,500-year-old basket, believed to be the oldest in the world, and biblical scroll fragments dating back to the Bar Kokhba revolt in 132 to 36 CE, along with coins from that same period. The items were found in what the Antiquities Authority has called the Cave of Horror, located in Nachal Hever. How about another Indiana Jones movie? Indy, we're waiting for you. So according to the authority, the biblical passages that were discovered within the cave are written in Greek and include remnants of the book of the 13 prophets, including Zechariah and Nahum. These finds are not just unique and significant to Israel's heritage, but are also important to the cultural heritage of the world. This weekend marked a big day for Israeli sailing. Israel dominated the mixed gender category at the 470 World Sailing Championships in Portugal, with Gil Cohen and Noam Homri bringing home the gold at the tournament. Also winning a medal were fellow Israelis Tal Sadeh and Noah Lasri, who took the silver. The mixed gender race was a qualifier for the 2024 Olympics. We couldn't be prouder. Mazel Tov champions, if you have an opening, I know a new rising sailor who could help you take the Olympics by storm. And finally, MGM and the Israeli company Tadmor Entertainment have acquired the rights to turn the friendship story between Iranian world judo champion Said Moulai and his Israeli counterpart Sagi Muki into a miniseries. MGM and Tadmor describe this as a story of bravery and friendship against all odds, infused by the spirit of sportsmanship. Moulai, who first made headlines when he refused to return to Iran after being ordered to throw a match to avoid fighting Muki in Japan in 2019, came to Israel in February to participate in the International Judo Federation competition. Moulai represented Mongolia in the 2-day event, and his friendship with Israeli judoka Sagi Muki grew to greater heights. The new and exciting series will feature exclusive, never-before-seen footage and interviews with the athletes about the dramatic moments in their careers. Can't wait to see it. And that concludes today's episode. If you want to know more about Israel, make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to share this video. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We leave you with our favorite Israel moment. In a historic night, Israel's Shalva Band and the Jerusalem Symphony Orchestra performed a unique virtual duet together with famous musicians from the United Arab Emirates. They sang in Hebrew, Arabic, and English. Truly a new Middle East. See you next time, and shalom from Jerusalem.